It's futile! Ah! Over here! Let's get things started.
Hello, today we're going to be reacting to the new reveals and stuff. Here we go, jumping
Hello,
in.
everyone.
Episode
I'm Toshi, the
32.
producer of Dragon Ball
Good
Legends.
evening, Toshi.
I'm glad you've joined us today, and I say us because
Nice to meet
Who
you,
is this?
everyone. My name is Yuka, and I will be assisting Toshi starting with this episode of reviews and stuff.
Yuka is
Together,
replacing
we hope to bring you even
Kai.
more fun and excitement as we share the latest news and reveal new characters coming to Dragon Ball Legends. We hope you watch all the way to the end. Now, let's get things started. First up, let's talk about the new tag Dragon Ball that was
Let's
added
not talk
last
about
month.
Tag Dragon Ball.
I hear that Dragon Ball parties are even shaking
I need to turn the
things up
subtitles
in
on.
PvP.
that is right. The addition of this new tag has brought new synergies
Why
to
is
the
the
game,
subtitles in
especially
German?
with the new characters based on the Dragon Ball, the
There
Path
we go.
to Power movement.
Yeah, because
These
for
will
some
be
reason,
first for Legends.
the first banner for
It's been
Dragon
quite a
Ball
while since
tag
we featured
was a
Dragon
movie
Ball
saga banner.
characters, so we try to
I love
keep
trying to
the
buff
current
Dragon
meta
Ball,
in
but they
mind
have
as
to
we
buff
balance
movies at the
overall
same
power of
time.
their parties. I feel like we did a pretty
You
good
could have just
job of
added
making sure
Kid
we
Goku,
competitive.
Roshi, and
This
Android
is
8
the first
from the
time
series,
Goku Jr. and
but you
Android
chose
8
Path
have
to
joined
Power.
Legends as playable characters. So there are exciting
Could
new
have saved
additions
that
too.
for
Quite a
this
few
month's
characters from
celebration,
early
and it
on
would have been a
Dragon
further
Ball have
buff
yet to
to
make it
Tag
in-game,
Dragon Ball.
So I'm glad we had the chance
But
to
whatever.
add a few more.
Just considering abilities, LL Goku
Yeah,
Youth
yeah.
stands out as a real powerhouse.
Goku Youth is alright.
With an uncancelable buff that nullifies special cover changes when activating Rising Rush, Goku can launch an offense without having to worry about Goku and Frieza.
What's even more terrifying is using them together.
Yes,
And this Goku
using
gets
them
buffs
together.
every time you gain a Dragon Ball, which we thought was a very fitting ability, and we had fun implementing it.
I also love the power of Master Roshi's Kamehameha.
He's the one who created the technique. after
Oh,
all.
and he was the worst
Master Roshi
character
was
out of the
strong
whole
as for the
celebration.
moon, so we had to make his Kamehameha suitably powerful.
Characters from Dragon Ball The Path to Power are also strong choices when making sagas from the movies parties.
Coincidentally, episode campaign Sagas from the Movies has been on since October 11th.
The 11th?
So
What
we
is it
hope you'll
now?
Try them in parties together with the upcoming characters too.
The
That
18th.
sounds like a great reason to be excited for today's character reveals.
But first, let's start off with some Legends update info. We
Oh,
have loads of
please
information
share
to
us some
from
new
all the
information,
updates we
Toshi.
had planned for November, starting with
In-game backgrounds? What?
new items that let you change the
Of course
in-game
it's linked to an
background
item.
coming to Legends. You'll be able to change the in-game background starting
Just
with
let
the
us
next
change the
update.
item in the settings.
Changing the background makes
Well, the
each
background is
character
settings, not the
stand
item.
out in new ways, and if you pick a different background than the usual one, it will give Legends a whole new feel as you play.
I don't think it would do that.
Absolutely right. Try out all the different backgrounds and see what works best with your favorite characters. Now,
Wait,
here's our
does he
next
mean like
topic.
backgrounds in a fight or backgrounds on the home screen?
You'll soon be able to sort your titles based on the
Oh,
order you
thank
receive
God.
If you've ever tried to set a specific title and just couldn't find it no matter how hard you looked, then this is the update for you.
It should make it a whole lot easier to find titles, so we hope it serves
I've
you
only
well.
ever tried to search for titles
Next up.
once, and I couldn't find them because of that. Godly tier and guild
A new
ranking?
tier will be added to the guild rankings. Godly.
Gold has been the highest up until
Okay,
this point.
I don't
but
care about
now
guilds
you'll be able to
whatsoever.
go
I don't
even
think a single
higher.
person
Right.
person
It's always
ugh,
fun to
person
compete individually,
does.
but competing together as a guild is another exciting aspect of Legends. So work hard with your fellow guild members and aim for that new godly tier. We're also updating cheers so that you'll be able to see who cheered you.
Even if someone sent you a cheer
Okay.
and gave you some energy, who did it has always been a mystery, so it was hard to
Yeah, I love the
return
one
favor.
energy. Change it to
And
10
now, if
per
you send a
cheer, and then
it
maybe
would
it's
be
actually
nice
worth
to
it.
know that your good deed will be acknowledged.
Of course, it's not like players are forced to send cheers, and you shouldn't feel obligated to send a cheer back in return. Keep playing at your own pace and send some cheers if
I wish I
and
could
when
play
you
the
feel like it.
entire game at my own
That's
pace, but
true.
you know,
We hope you'll
no, I have
use
to play
them
at the pace
support
of
other players
when
in
they
your
decide to
guild.
make a broken character.
Alright, moving on.
Huh?
A new godly rank will be added for
Huh?
equipments.
There's going to be a higher rank than
What?
C+ now? Wait, So you mean slots for current equipment will be able to get even
Huh?
stronger effects. And will
Is
all
godly just, like,
characters the
perfect
upgrading
rolls?
them again?
No, actually, it's not that
Whoa.
the upper limit is increasing. Rather, the ranks will be just more precise. For example, if you have a Z plus piece of equipment where each slot is near the max value, then it will now be considered godly rank. If you just barely manage to get a piece to Z plus, then it will still be
My video is
considered
buffering.
Z plus
Oh, there we go.
rank. This new godly rank will be applied to equipment you already own, so be sure to check and see after the update.
Got it. Personally, I'm going to want to get all the equipment for my main party app to Godly rank though. There may not be much difference between Z Plus and Godly, so it's really just for personal satisfaction. But using a party decked out with Godly equipment is sure to put some pressure on your opponents. We hope you all aim for the new
Right.
Godly rank.
Doubt it'll
Now,
put
for
pressure
some
on my
really
opponents. I
exciting
think
news.
it'll just make me shit my pants more when I roll up into an Ultra Vegito Blue.
We talked about it earlier
Oh,
this
finally.
year in the Legends Management Team newsletter, but we're adding new limited Z abilities exclusive to Legends Limited characters.
I have been waiting for
Note
this
that
for a
limited
while.
Z
Watch them
abilities
announce
will
it
be
now,
different
and it
from
won't
Z
be in the game
abilities
for a while.
And will be applied by Legends Limited Rarity battle members to allies. When a
Boost to
limited Z
allies,
ability
base
is
strike and blast
active,
attack.
allies will get buffs to base strike and blast attack, as well as to base strike and blast defense. Buffs from multiple Legends Limited Rarity battle
Am I just
members
stupid
will
or
stack
do I
and
not
will all be
understand?
applied. Another important difference is that for each Legends Limited Rarity battle member, allies will get an attack buff. They will vary depending on the character, but
Okay, but what
plan
about
for
like
these to be
1%
attack buffs
sparkings and
against
extreme,
individual
so they
packs
just like
like
useless
Tag
now?
Lineage of Evil. Keep in mind that the bonuses of all Legends Limited Rarity battle members will be applied to allies. These attack buffs will be unlocked with Limited Z Ability 3, and that will require limit breaking your Legends Limited characters to star 6.
I'm just gonna end up watching
These
the
limited Z
Garesh
abilities
video
will only take
to
effect if the
he's
character
probably
is
just
a
gonna
battle
explain
member,
it for
so
me
please keep that in mind.
because I did not
These
understand.
attack buffs are still being fine-tuned at this
I'm probably
time,
just too
and that
stupid.
means that the information we presented today is subject to change. But we hope you look forward to it all the same.
Oh, Legends Limited characters will boost their bench and other battle members just for being an LF. Okay, so it's not like an Ultra ability where they get buffs for their team. No, it's they give buffs to their team.
Correct.
That's
Combining
cool.
multiple Legends Limited
PvP
characters with
unplayable,
strong
says someone
Ultra
in chat.
and Sparking characters should make for a very solid party composition. These limited Z abilities
Yes,
will
let
also
us use
get
more
stronger
sparkings.
as you limit break each character. After the release, you'll definitely
I
want to
imagine they
check
would.
out the limited Z abilities of each of your Legends Limited characters.
Yeah,
And
when do they
that
come
was the
out?
last bit of update info that we had for you today. We have a number of other updates in the works, but the ones we shared today are planned for around mid-November. We hope you're getting excited for them.
Mid-November?
it's time for
Dude,
some
it's not that
Legends
hard.
news.
You just showed
We have
screenshots of it
all the
working
latest
in-game.
info
Just
on
add
the
it in
episode,
tomorrow.
campaign, sagas from the movies,
Add it for reset.
And we're bringing it straight to you. We've already seen a new
better not drop an
Patreon
Ultra.
from the Dragon Ball Z.
You drop an Ultra, I will not be
that you can get
summoning.
from the
Unless it's
ongoing
like another
Fierce
Ultra
Fight
Gogeta.
Hero Tapion event.
Which I
But
doubt it.
The new title screen and the green Super Gogeta who just got a Zenkai Awakening are both based on the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie. Based on all that information,
Huh?
you might already have an idea of who the new characters will be. I wonder how many of you
No
predicted this one.
shit.
Let's get right to it.
It's
Are you all ready?
Janemba. Ultra
Check this out.
Janemba. It's Ultra Janemba. It's Ultra Janemba. It's Ultra Janemba. I fucking called it. Too easy. Please have his card animation be better than Kid Boo's. It's worse somehow. It's somehow worse. That's cool. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. That's cool, but like, why does his card art suck?
That is right. Straight from the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie comes a brand new Super Janemba in ultra rarity.
Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a new Janemba.
The
Dude,
last one was the
he better
Red
be
Janemba,
cracked.
released in January 2020, so it's been about 3.5 years.
Really?
There hasn't even been a Legends Limited version, so we hope that caught a few of you off guard.
I'm sure it did. Omega Shenron also got a Sudden Ultra, but that was an event-exclusive character, so this is quite a shock. This was true of last month's Dragon Ball Saga campaign, but it really is nice that so many characters we haven't seen for a while are returning.
We decided these episode campaigns would be the perfect opportunity to put the spotlight on some characters who haven't been getting much attention, so please look forward to seeing who will be next as well.
I sure
Okay.
am. There were a lot of things that stood
Wait, there's
out
more
in
characters?
Janemba's moves.
All the warping of attacks, turning into cubes to evade, and doing other strange things you might remember from the movie. You won't want to miss them. Janemba's abilities also fit the character as well, so let's dive right into explaining them. Super Janemba has a melee-type battle style.
Yes,
and
he's blue.
The element is blue, something regeneration parties have long been waiting for. The character tags are Transforming
blue?
Warrior, Regeneration, and Powerful Opponent. Since it
Why do
targets
they hate
regeneration
making
and
good
sagas from the movies,
ultra
the
arts for
ability
characters who
benefits
aren't
a wide range
Saiyans?
of characters,
Like, it's not that
allowing
hard to
Super
just put a
Janemba
little
to
bit of
fit in
movement on
tons
the
of
boy.
party formations. Regeneration characters also fall under Super Janemba's Ultra ability. What makes this Super Janemba stand out is the ability to weaken enemies, generous health restoration, and counter functionality. Combine that with the
Yeah, I
ability
still
to
believe
inflict
that every
weak
character that has the
statuses
regen
with
tag should just
high-damaging
have,
special move
like,
and
healing over
ultimate arts,
time
and
very
have an
slowly.
almighty character that excels at both offense and defense. The crux of that power lies in Super Janemba's counter-type unique gauge. The easiest way to describe this
Counter-type?
unique
What, like
gauge
Super
might
Vegeta?
be to call it a strike version of the blast counter that Ultra Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan
Oh.
Gogeta from last year's Legends Festival has.
That's cool.
Let's get into some of the
I thought it'd be like
details.
Super Vegeta, but no, it's like
While on the
Gogeta Blue.
battlefield or when on standby, the unique gauge will gradually charge up. Once it's full, the whole unique gauge will be consumed in order to counter the enemy strike arts as well as forward charging or certain other special move and special arts, with some exceptions. That
Okay,
means that
that's
if
cool.
your enemy has you in a combo and they use a strike arts or, with some exceptions, a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts, then you will be able to put an end to it.
Okay.
After unleashing a counter, you can combo into a special move or ultimate arts, but the first time you unleash one, you'll draw an ultimate arts that you can use for a guaranteed follow-up.
Huh?
Even if your opponent
First
makes your
time the
evasion,
counter goes
if
off,
they
he draws an
use a strike
alt,
arts,
and we
or
thought
a
that
forward
Gogeta Blue's
charging
one
or
was
certain
fucked,
other
where he draws a
special move
blue
or
card on the
special arts,
on the first
you'll get a
time.
chance to turn the tide, and that is incredibly powerful. When this counter activates,
Also,
you will
his
also
counter
recover
gauge goes off
100%
over
of
time.
your
Gogeta
vanishing
Blue's
gauge
goes off over
and
getting
boost
hit.
own arts card draw speed, making it easier to
Stop giving
counterattack.
characters vanish gauge
Even if it's
recovery.
your second counter or beyond, and you won't draw an ultimate arts, this ability is still designed to help you turn things around. But this all-in-one unique gauge isn't Super Janemba's only trick. This character also
Yeah, what
has
else does he
very
have?
easy-to-use offensive abilities. Upon entering the battlefield, Super
Yeah.
Janemba recovers ki and draws an arts card at random if you have 3 or fewer cards, and when using strike or blast arts cards, Super Janemba gets a buff that nullifies enemy special cover changes for a number of timer counts. If this is after
Okay,
a
good, we
counter,
always
it's
like
your
cover
chance to
null.
keep on the offense. For a number of
Even
timer
though
counts
every
after
character
the battle
shouldn't have
starts,
it, but
Ultra
every character
Super
pretty much
Janemba will
needs
have
it.
a buff that nullifies the enemy's reduced key effects. There are many characters that can reduce key and leverage that to limit combos, but this Super Janemba can lay on the pressure while paying key reduction no mind. Having nullification for both special cover changes and key reduction effects is quite powerful and will help prevent your opponent from disrupting your combos. Using this Super Janemba
Oh
will be
yeah,
a
because I
breeze.
hate combo disruption.
Lastly, let's talk about Super Janemba's defensive and cover change abilities. Super Janemba has a special
Ooh.
cover change against blast arts that you can follow up with a special move art.
Good.
Super Janemba has a balanced defense with a special cover change versus blast attacks and a counter
What does
against strike
balanced
attacks.
defense mean?
Next, when an enemy activates an ultimate, Awakening Arts, or a Rising Rush,
Substitution
Super
count by
Janemba has the
10.
ability to
Yeah.
lower allies' substitution counts by 10. So,
Oh,
even
I
if
hate
an
when they
enemy
do
fires
that.
off a Rising Rush or an Ultimate Arts, you can just calmly switch to a character with an Endurance effect or the like.
The counter looks incredibly strong.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but the unique
Oh, but you know
page
who's
even
eating
starts
off
the
of
battle
this
off
release?
At 100%. So,
Ultra
the auto
Rose.
counter will be used right from the start. Once it activates, you'll be in a great position to start a ferocious offense.
Ultra Super Janemba could work in sagas from the movies parties, alongside the characters we mentioned earlier.
Oh, this guy
from
pretty
Dragon
much
Ball
shuts
The
down
Past
Vegito
Power.
Blue as well.
But
That's
it could
insane.
also work well in regeneration parties
Because of
with
his
Piccolo
massive
Jr.
strike
With
combos.
additions like Ultra Boo, Kid, Legends Limited, Perfect Form Sal, and Orange Piccolo.
Just call him Kid Boo.
Regeneration
Don't
got
go
some
Ultra Boo,
significant buffs
Kid.
this year.
Just call
We
him
hope
Kid
you'll
Boo.
try Janemba in regeneration parties, and not just in sagas from the movies parties. More detailed info about this new character will be posted to the site that we've linked in the video description, so don't forget to check it out after this show is over. That is it for new character info, but check out this next bit of news about events.
Unique equipment.
It's
Super
time for a
Gogeta
World
raid.
Challenge raid, and this time the boss is Super
Okay.
Gogeta.
Last month, we held Beat the Heat, Summer Non-Stop Race, but there will be raids again this month
Yeah, last
too.
month I didn't play the
Not
game.
only will there be Chrono Crystals, but lots of other great rewards as well, so you won't want to miss it. It'll be the perfect chance to stock up on slot removers and other items. Coming up, we also have
Unique equipment. The film Strike
announcing
Back? What does
the
that
film's
mean?
Strike Back. We've been releasing these kind of events during the episode campaigns. This is an event where each stage
Oh, this
requires
shit
a certain
event.
character to play it. This event will require
Yeah, I
these
love
sagas
having
from
to
the movies
summon
characters.
just to be able to play
A lot
an
of these
event.
are older characters, so I'm sure there are players who will be able to play all of these stages
They're
right
good.
from the start.
Of course, this will also be a permanent event, so there's no time limit. You can get Chrono Crystals and slot removers as
Oh, it's one
rewards,
of these
so if your
events. I thought
characters
it meant
don't
like
meet
the-
limit break requirements,
the
you'll
other
be
event.
able to play and clear this event whenever they do. Now,
Take back
time for
everything
a
I
new
said.
Zenkai Awakening.
Oh, yes. Please be something good. Super
Red
Janemba. The red one?
from episode Sagas from
Yes!
getting a Zenkai Awakening.
Yes!
This Janemba is
Yes!
also one of the required characters for stages in the film's Strike Back
Why,
event. we just
why is everybody
introduced.
complaining?
Looks
that
like
they
its
just want
Zenkai
good
abilities
Cedo.
boost red characters.
That is right. It targets characters who are Element Red and Episode
Red
Sagas from the
movies?
movies.
Oh, I like how they
That
put
means this
Cooler there.
ability will boost characters like LL Final Form Cooler and Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I bet you could make some devious parties with an ability like that.
Even
Some
Gohan from
devious
Dragon Ball Super
parties.
Superhero would get a boost. So, we hope you'll try a bunch of different party compositions. You can earn Awakening Z power from Zenkai
Should have
Rush
been
battles
LF
and
Broly,
missions,
someone
so
said.
do your
L.
best to awaken this character. Now, for our last bit of news,
Another character.
a new
Ultimate
unique
Equipment Collection.
is
Platform
being added.
actual LF.
This equipment can be used by
Regen
characters
Blue.
who are both Tag, Regeneration, and Element Blue.
What happened to
You
LF
definitely
Plats?
want
We
this
haven't got one in like a
equipment for the
year.
new Ultra Super Janemba, right?
Right. There's a huge difference between having and not having unique equipments, so be sure to play the new stage and get the best equipment you can so you can bring your characters to the next level. Now, please check in-game after the update to learn more about the equipment's effects.
With that, we've shared all of
You
the
couldn't
news
just
that we
tell
have
us it
for you
now?
today. With the new Ultra Super Janemba
Really?
and Red Super Janemba's Zenkai Awakening, it feels like this campaign is focused on Janemba.
True, but it's been a while and we wanted to give Janemba some time to shine, so we hope you'll all enjoy this. You'll also be able to hear the song We Gotta Power in-game, so give that a listen too.
Yeah, I play the
There are
game
lots
with
more
music
events
muted.
that we have planned coming up, so we hope you're excited for more. Don't forget that we plan to release both the Legends Limited exclusive Limited Z abilities and the new Godly rank for equipments that we talked more about today, plus even more in an update scheduled for November. So don't miss that out.
Dude, then why tell us about them now? Tell us about them for the reveals and stuff for Legends Fest, which takes place in November. Why tell us about these cool things that are not going to happen, that are easy to add? Like,
Thank you all
adding a new rank
watching,
for equipment,
and
that
we
cannot
hope
be
to see you all
hard.
again in the next reveals and stuff. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Toshi. Okay, thoughts. Pretty good, actually. We got Ultra Janemba, Red Janemba Zenkai. I've been waiting for that Zenkai for so long. Equip, just regular Ultra equip that releases it pretty much every time. What else was there? That's pretty much it that we're getting. Tomorrow, all we're getting tomorrow is a new Zenkai, and a new Ultra, and an equip. Pretty dry. But then again, that's what Legends is when they decide to drop an Ultra, because they don't feel like dropping anything else with it. And it's very bad to lead a campaign with an Ultra, because nobody's going to summon for it. But that's just what happens when you drop an Ultra that isn't like a fusion. Not many people are going to summon, but what do you do? Especially at this time. Legends Fest is in like 3 weeks. But that's everything that's happened. I hope to see you in the next one.